Welcome to John S Sports Channel. We're going to do a midweek games for League One. Blackpool versus Luton first. So it's Blackpool in a lowly 22nd, not doing as well as what we thought they would. And they've still got a good manager, good set of players. Against Luton Town in 10th, and they're 5 wins, no draws. Look at that, no draws, 4 defeats. They just don't seem to be able to play against this League One style of football, which is, of course, very in your face. Get the ball, you get 2 or 3 people tackling you straight away. Not like the Championship, definitely not like the Premier League. So here we've got Blackpool, lose, draw, lose, win, win, lose, and it's a loss against Bradford. But that Bradford side, that defence, although it's really been hit by an awful lot of injuries, it's still got 3 of the most cracking defenders in League One. And they're substituting the edges with 2 wingers. So according to my Bradford sources, so that's why I think that defence is still one of the best in the league. So 1-0 defeat to Bradford last time out, and I think that overall Bradford they did edge it for me, but there's a lot of wasted chances for Bradford, which is probably why it was only 1-0. They could have probably made it 2-ish. But on the other hand, Blackpool, 10 shots and 3 on target, and 3 blocked. So, it's because of that defence that Blackpool didn't quite get those shots in, not because they weren't attacking. So, what do we think here? Against a Luton side, lose, win, win, lose, lose, win. Last time out, a win against Doncaster Rovers. Luton 1, Doncaster 0. And actually, Doncaster really held off rather well for me, and they didn't put the head down when Naismith scored on 40 minutes. They just kept on hammering away. The Luton defence did a damn good job, and they blocked a lot. They stopped Doncaster from really getting a shot in, clear shot in. So that defence, there's two teams here very good at defence. The Bradford one that Blackpool played, and Luton themselves. So how did Blackpool do against that team? Well, they couldn't break it down, and that's where I'm thinking this team may have. It's almost like playing an exact carbon copy of what they've just played, and for that reason, I'm really tempted to go with Blackpool 0 and Luton 1, because I think this could be an almost carbon copy of that last one. And then we'll go to the next game, Cardiff versus Burton Albion. Again, another 7:45 kickoff on Tuesday. Let's just have a look at the tables. Cardiff in 4th at home against Burton Albion 24th. Now, do not be put out by the fact that Burton are in 24th position. This team have actually improved off and on, and that's what we've got to think about here. We'll go to Cardiff first. Win, draw, win, lose, win, win. The only loss there was Bradford 3-1 at home, and like I said, that the defence did really well. However, in that one, Bradford managed to score 3 times against Cardiff. Didn't really turn up for me. Let's have a look at the Wigan game, though. The last one, 10-man Wigan, 90 plus 5 minutes. Morgan Fox getting sent off. May make a difference. I don't think it will. I think they've got a deep enough squad there to be able to cope against Cardiff too. So really, of course, they scored the penalty straight after that red card. So Cardiff here really able to control this game. Plenty of shots. 73% possession, 15 shots, 5 on target, 5 blocked and 5 off target. Not too bad, actually. Really isn't too bad. And actually mirrors where they are in the league. I think that this side can and do manage to get a really good set of passing the passing, this was the best passing performance of last weekend, absolutely by an absolute mile. Cardiff they've actually got better. I don't know how they've done it, but they have got better as like a maturing wine, haven't they? But they're at home and they're against the Burton side, yes, which lose, win, lose, draw, lose. The only win there is Liverpool under 21s, a win at home in the Virtue Trophy 2-0. But the last time out, Burton 0, Plymouth 4. Burton, I don't know if it was really a 4-0 game. Plymouth had more shots. They had more than half their shots were on target. More than half their shots. And whenever they shot, it tended to be on target, which meant that Burton defence was allowing them far too clear a sight on an open goal, well, with a goalie in the middle. Whereas Burton actually didn't do too bad, but they had lots of possession. Burton, they didn't do anything with it. It's just, if you're going to pass it round in defence, yeah, great, but if you lose it, it's a free shot for Plymouth, which it was. So 63% possession, but they didn't actually pass superbly well. They passed pretty well. There was a lot of single or two, one or two passes and then lose it. One or two passes, then lose it. They were keeping the ball. They were dribbling well, just not doing anything with it for me. So that's the Burton side. This has to be a Cardiff win, doesn't it? And we look at that last defeat for Burton, 4-0 against Plymouth, and I can just see Plymouth and Cardiff. You can see again, it's the same as the last game. This is exact. This is a carbon copy, isn't it? It's a carbon copy for Burton in this case. Burton played Plymouth. It's team really good, coming down from the Premier League. They've lost a few players, gained a few. Not quite as good, but still pretty damn good for League One. And Cardiff City come down, and they've still got an awful lot of their lower Championship players in there. And I think that, it's almost a carbon copy of this. Will it be 4-0 to Cardiff? The Plymouth game was at home. It was Burton 0, Plymouth 4. I just worry that this could be a 5-0. However, I'm not going to go for that. I'm actually going to go... Burton can score. They've just not been doing it recently. Liverpool the last time. And before that, God knows when. I'm going to go with Cardiff 3, Burton 0. I've got a feeling this could be 5-0, guys. I really can. But they have been playing better. Burton have been playing better. Burton fans, don't get too distraught. You're not playing as bad as what we are, and you are actually getting better at least, which we're not. So I think it's just a case of time and making sure that get these difficult teams and games out the way. Plymouth and Cardiff, once they're gone, you can start concentrating on the games that you can win. So that's John S's Sports Channel's predictions for tonight, and I hope that you like and subscribe. So we'll move on to Thursday's game. So we've got one more game left. It's Rotherham versus Bradford on a Thursday night. We're going to put this one in. This one, it is a midweek. I think we can class this one as a midweek, can't we? It's, my team, Rotherham United, lose, win against Exeter, lose. Last time out, Mansfield 2-1. We've had a couple of really naff referees, but at the end of the day, we don't have a striker. We have Hugill, and he's not quick on his feet. Look, he could score more if he was given the ball a little bit more and a little bit more through ball for him, but no, we're not giving it to him enough. There's no opportunities there for him to score, and when he does get the ball, he's tending to fluff it. Can't see us winning anything, to be quite honest. The Mansfield game, if you want the stats, we went ahead, and then Mansfield equalised on 62 and then won it on 90. To me, Mansfield were way better than Rotherham. Rotherham were in it for a few minutes, not an awful lot. I'm trying to think of something good. They didn't play that well. It was a sort of lower half League One performance, which is where they are, and I just can't see where they're going to score. There's no supply. There's no striker. Everybody's injured. It's really dire. Let's just go to Mansfield. I think Mansfield just ran this game. Look, Rotherham should have got a penalty in there. Would it have made a difference? I doubt it. I really do. This away we don't win away from home. We really don't. And it's a Bradford team. Win, lose, win, win, lose, win. The only two things they've lost against are Doncaster 3-1 away in League One and Newcastle United 4-1 away in the Carabao Cup. So actually, they have done really well. This defence, like I said, Blackpool, which we looked at earlier, didn't we? They won that. Bradford 1, Blackpool 0, and Bradford really did. They should have got a lot more on target than what they did. However, they snuck that one. I think if they need to make more of the shooting opportunities that they create. 3 on target out of 15, not very good. So it's going to be a case of, can Bradford win this one? Absolutely. Can they win it by a lot? Absolutely not. No way. I can't see Bradford. I can see them shooting. I can see them shooting a lot. I just can't see them scoring. I'm going to go for Rotherham 0, Bradford 1. And we'll call that one a day. So do like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next prediction video for the next round on Saturday. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.